Ladies and gentlemen, esteemed colleagues and fellow seekers of personal growth, I stand before you today with a message that has the power to transform your life, to ignite your passion, and to unlock your true potential. Today, we're going to delve into a concept that lies at the very core of self-motivation and personal fulfillment. We're going to talk about doing it for yourself. Do it for yourself. These 5 simple words carry an immense weight of meaning, a call to action that resonates deep within our souls. But what does it truly mean to do something for yourself? It's not about selfishness or disregard for others. No, doing it for yourself is about recognizing your own worth, honoring your dreams, and taking responsibility for your own happiness and success. In a world that often seems to demand conformity, where external expectations and societal pressures can feel overwhelming, the idea of doing things purely for yourself might seem radical, even selfish. But I'm here to tell you that it's not only acceptable, it's essential. It's the key to living a life of authenticity, purpose, and fulfillment. Let's start by acknowledging a fundamental truth. You are the author of your own story, the protagonist in your own life's journey. No one else can live your life for you, make your choices, or fulfill your dreams. You are unique with your own set of talents, passions, and aspirations. And it's your responsibility, nay, your privilege to honor that uniqueness by living life on your own terms. Doing it for yourself begins with self-awareness. It's about taking the time to truly understand who you are, what you want, and what makes you tick. Too often we go through life on autopilot, following paths laid out by others, chasing dreams that aren't truly our own. But when you do things for yourself, you pause, you reflect, you dig deep into your own psyche to uncover your authentic desires and aspirations. This journey of self-discovery can be challenging. It requires honesty, courage, and a willingness to confront uncomfortable truths about yourself. But it's through this process that you uncover your true passions, your core values, and your unique purpose in life. And once you have that clarity, you have a powerful compass to guide your decisions and actions. Doing it for yourself means setting goals that align with your authentic self, not goals imposed by others or society. It's about pursuing success as you define it, not as others expect it to look. Maybe your version of success is in a corner office or a 7-figure salary. Maybe it's starting your own business, traveling the world, or dedicating your life to a cause you're passionate about. Whatever it is, embrace it. Own it. Pursue it with all your heart. But here's the thing about doing it for yourself. It's not just about the end goal. It's about finding joy and fulfillment in the journey itself. When you're doing something purely for yourself, you're not just going through the motions. You're fully engaged, fully present, savoring each moment, each challenge, each small victory along the way. Doing it for yourself also means taking responsibility for your own growth and development. It's about investing in yourself, nurturing your talents, and continuously expanding your knowledge and skills. When you do things for yourself, you don't wait for someone else to provide opportunities for growth, you create them. You seek out learning experiences, you push yourself out of your comfort zone, you embrace challenges as opportunities for growth. This mindset of self-driven growth is incredibly empowering. It puts you in the driver's seat of your own development. You're not dependent on others for your progress. You're not limited by the opportunities presented to you. You're constantly evolving, constantly improving, constantly becoming a better version of yourself. Doing it for yourself also means taking care of yourself physically, mentally, and emotionally. It's about prioritizing your health and well-being, not as a luxury, but as a necessity. When you do things for yourself, you recognize that you are your most valuable asset. You understand that to perform at your best, to pursue your dreams with vigor, you need to be in top form. This means nourishing your body with healthy food, moving your body regularly, getting adequate rest, and managing your stress. It means nurturing your mind through continuous learning, through mindfulness practices, through activities that stimulate your intellect and creativity. It means tending to your emotional well-being, processing your feelings in healthy ways, and cultivating positive relationships that support and uplift you. Doing it for yourself also involves facing your fears and overcoming self-doubt. Fear is one of the biggest obstacles to personal growth and success. It keeps us in our comfort zones, prevents us from taking risks, and holds us back from reaching our full potential. But when you're doing something for yourself, you find the courage to face these fears head on. You recognize that growth happens outside your comfort zone. You understand that every challenge, every setback, every moment of doubt is an opportunity for growth. When you're doing it for yourself, you don't let fear of failure hold you back. Because you know that even if you fail, you'll learn, you'll grow, and you'll come back stronger. Another crucial aspect of doing it for yourself is learning to silence your inner critic. We all have that voice in our head that tells us we're not good enough, that we can't do it, that we don't deserve success. But when you're doing something for yourself, you learn to quiet that voice. You replace self-doubt with self-belief, negative self-talk with positive affirmations. You become your own biggest cheerleader, your own strongest advocate. You celebrate your victories no matter how small. You acknowledge your progress, your efforts, your resilience. You treat yourself with the same kindness and encouragement you would offer a dear friend. Doing it for yourself also means setting boundaries and learning to say no. In a world that constantly demands our time and energy, setting boundaries is an act of self-respect and self-preservation. When you're doing things for yourself, you recognize that your time and energy are precious resources. You become selective about how you spend them, saying yes to things that align with your goals and values, and having the courage to say no to things that don't. This doesn't mean isolating yourself or disregarding others. On the contrary, when you're doing things for yourself, you're better equipped to show up fully in your relationships and contribute meaningfully to your community. Because you're coming from a place of fullness, not depletion. Doing it for yourself also means taking ownership of your happiness. Too often we place the burden of our happiness on external factors, on other people, on material possessions, on achievements. But true, lasting happiness comes from within. When you're doing things for yourself, you recognize that happiness is a choice you make, regardless of your circumstances. You find joy in the process, not just the outcome. You cultivate gratitude for what you have, even as you strive for more. You create your own happiness, rather than waiting for it to be handed to you. But doing it for yourself doesn't mean going it alone. It means recognizing when you need help and having the courage to ask for it. It means building a support network of mentors, friends, and loved ones who understand and support your journey. It means being willing to learn from others, to seek advice, to collaborate and grow together. When you're doing things for yourself, you're not driven by a need to prove yourself to others or to seek their approval. You're driven by an intrinsic motivation, a deep-seated desire to become the best version of yourself. This intrinsic motivation is incredibly powerful. It sustains you through challenges, it fuels your persistence, it ignites your passion. Doing it for yourself also means embracing your uniqueness and authenticity in a world that often pressures us to conform, to fit into predetermined molds. Doing it for yourself means having the courage to be different. It means embracing your quirks, celebrating your individuality, and letting your true self shine. When you're doing things for yourself, you're not trying to be someone else. You're not trying to live up to others' expectations or societal norms. You're simply being you unapologetically, authentically you. And there's incredible power in that authenticity. It attracts the right opportunities, the right people, the right experiences into your life. Doing it for yourself also involves taking responsibility for your choices and actions. It means owning your decisions, both good and bad. When things go well, you acknowledge your effort and celebrate your success. When things don't go as planned, you don't play the blame game. You reflect, you learn, you adjust, and you move forward. This sense of personal responsibility is incredibly empowering. It puts you in control of your life. You're not a victim of circumstances, you're the creator of your own reality. Every choice you make, every action you take is shaping your life. And when you're doing it for yourself, you make those choices with intention and purpose. Doing it for yourself also means being patient with your own journey. In today's fast-paced world, it's easy to get caught up in the need for instant gratification, to want success overnight. But when you're doing things for yourself, you understand that true, lasting success takes time. You're willing to put in the work day after day, even when you can't see immediate results. You trust the process. You have faith in your ability to learn, to grow, to overcome obstacles. You understand that every step forward, no matter how small, is progress. And you celebrate that progress, knowing that each small step is bringing you closer to your goals. When you're doing things for yourself, you also become more resilient in the face of setbacks and criticism. Because your sense of worth isn't dependent on others' opinions or external validation. You're better able to bounce back from failures and ignore naysayers. You see setbacks not as permanent roadblocks, but as temporary detours on your path to success. Doing it for yourself also means continually challenging yourself and pushing your limits. It's about never settling for mediocrity, never becoming complacent. When you're doing things for yourself, you're constantly setting new goals, raising the bar, pushing yourself to new heights. This doesn't mean you're never satisfied or always chasing the next big thing. It means you're committed to continuous growth and improvement. You understand that there's always room to learn, to improve, to become better. And you embrace that journey of continuous growth with enthusiasm and curiosity. When you're doing things for yourself, you also become more creative and innovative because you're not bound by others' expectations or conventional wisdom. You're free to think outside the box, to experiment with new ideas, to take calculated risks. You're not afraid to fail because you know that failure is just a stepping stone to success.